In this video, I want to show you guys why it's not a good idea to give your collectible model cars to kids, but you also get to see what is involved when it comes to these model cars and all the intricate pieces. Let's take a look at the disaster starting right now. What's going on, guys? James with Model Cars Houston, and small disclaimer here, collector grade model cars are for 14 and up, but if you're new to this channel, consider subscribing. I do review videos, versus videos, unboxing videos, how-to videos, and everything in between. A great channel for finding everything in one nice place. But let's take a close look at the damage. Here we have some of the madness going on with this model car, and my 2-year-old was able to get a hold of it. These do have very small pieces on them, and you wouldn't want your kid to swallow a wheel or anything like that. So with Tomytec and with other collectible model cars, it's typically going to be 14 and up. So this is another hint that tells you that model car collecting is for people that know that they're not toy cars, something that is a collectible item, something that you want to display or put on the shelf. Some of them you can play with, like Tomytec, where the wheels roll, but then you have others that are more for static display. What I encourage, guys, is if you've got little ones at the house, make sure you're giving them something like a Hot Wheels. This is one that got abused by the same individual. As you can see, nothing fell off. Everything is still here. It's in one piece. Even the windows are still intact. This thing was used for at least 2 months. This was the result of literally 1 week. What we're looking at here is the Tomytec early version EK9 in black. And just to show you guys what it looks like when it's brand new, not damaged. True 64 scale, die cast, rolls, working suspension, all the good stuff you probably want from a die cast. But that's part of the beauty of Tomytec, is that they cater to the nostalgic Japanese cars, more in the OEM type of setup. So this is what it looks like new. And now let's take a look at what it looks like when it's demolished. So you can see here is the body of the vehicle, the die cast shell, metal body. One thing I did notice about the paint for the Tomytec is that even though it got kicked around, dropped, and stepped on, the paint actually is pretty intact. I don't see any paint chips or things like that falling off of it. Kind of like, you know, when you drop it on a corner like this for a Hot Wheels, you're gonna get all this stuff going on. But for the Tomytec, the paint is pretty intact. So that just tells you that the quality of their paint is really good. The windows are missing here, gone. All the side view mirrors are broken off and gone here. You can see it's missing. So those side view mirrors are actually put on individually. The mirror panels are all put on individually as well. The spoiler broke off, that's put on separately. This window is not really hanging in there very well anymore. The rear section did hold up to the abuse, and it looks like the tail light stayed in place as well, especially it being a clear cover. However, for the front, you can see here, this is the clear piece that goes over the headlights just like that. It actually has some posts on the plastic piece here that actually can slide on and hold it in place. So that's actually how Tomytec is able to put those clear lenses over the headlights. So the headlights are made, and then they put that over it to give it that nice little extra shine, something that Hot Wheels doesn't have. But as you can see here, more damage. The front bumper came off, so that's a separate piece in itself. So that's gonna go in like that. You can actually start snapping this back together. Obviously it's not gonna stay, but you can see the 2 posts here for the base. The base, which is also made out of metal, you can see this is how the suspension works on a Tomytec. It's got this little piece of metal that allows you for it to flex and go up and down. Mushroomed holder there. For some reason, this thing actually came off its post. Oftentimes these posts are supposed to be mushroomed in, kind of like a Hot Wheels. You can see that there, right? Hot Wheels doing the same thing. Theirs is a lot more aggressive. However, for the Tomytec, I guess it wasn't mushroomed out enough and allowed it to just literally slide right through. The other things that are going on with the bed, you can see these wheels fell off, and something I did not know about Tomytec, these wheels and tires can actually just pop right off. I did not know that. So you can put that here. You actually put the wheels back on here. All these wheels fell off. Thank goodness these weren't swallowed or anything like that. But again, just to give you guys insight, you are dealing with really small pieces. So there goes that. The cabin area. We're missing a seat seat already, that's gone.
Bye-bye.
Cabin, here's the little side piece that goes, I guess, for the door card. It has a fit for it and it was glued in. So you could actually try to get that back in there. There you go. Not glued, but anyways, just some feeble attempts to try and fix this. Whoop, there it goes, broken again. Anywho, you can see how this goes back together now. So it does go back together. There you have it. Obviously very loose, but everything will break apart again. However, you can see that the paint, this thing definitely got played with. I think he really enjoyed the fact that it rolls and it has a suspension. It's really nice. That just gives you an overview, guys, of what happens when one of these actually gets taken apart. I didn't even have to do a video describing how to take apart a Tomytec. My 2-year-old was able to do it for me. I think the lesson learned here is make sure that your collectible model cars are in an area where your kids can't get to it, but also make sure that if you want to give your kids scale cars, then probably stick with something like Hot Wheels or Matchbox, something that can handle the abuse. Question of the day for you guys: have any of your kids or nieces or nephews gotten a hold of your stuff and broken it? What are some of your stories? Let me know down in the comments section below so we can talk about it. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, but you can check out other videos in the next slide. I will see you in those videos or my next video.